a field goal. It'll be Jason Gingell out of the hole to Mesco. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is blocked. Appalachian State has stunned the college football world. One of the greatest upsets in sports history.
Probably one of the most iconic moments in college football history when Appalachian State went into Michigan and upset them and became the first FCS or 1AA school to be ranked in the Division I top 25. Honestly, insane. Hey guys, what's up here? It's Teeds coming at you with a brand new Rebuilder series in College Football 25. This one is going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to get this started. You guys showed out. I did not expect 150 votes, but here we are. Appalachian State was selected. Shout out to everybody that did vote in this poll. And in the other poll, we had 94 votes. Majority of you guys wanted me to play every game and show you guys every game. So that is what I'm going to do here. But before I do, if you guys could please leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and be on the lookout for more Appalachian State Dynasty videos coming out in the near future. But who is Appalachian State? What are they about? Are they a good football team? Well, if you followed them in 2005, 2006, and 2007, they did win back-to-back national championships in the FCS or subdivision for college football. They were absolutely dominant, and then in 2014 they actually joined Division I, and they haven't been as successful. They definitely had some good runs. In 2019 they went 13-1, but they have not been to the heights that they were looking for previously, and that is where I come in. We're going to be playing this on Heisman, and I will be taking over this two-star program, 77 overall, 76 offense, and 79 defense, coming out of the Sun Belt Conference. I'll be creating a head coach. As you see here, I will be coming out as a recruiter, because when you're at a small school like this, you definitely need all the help you can get recruiting-wise to build that program. And the pipeline that I'm going to select here is going to be North Carolina, because it is local, since Appalachian State is in the western part of North Carolina. Gave the coach a quarter zip, and let's get this going. As we take a look at the contract that we're going to sign here, we're 9-5 last year. The year before that, 6-6, 10-4, and then 9-3. But now let's take a look at our depth chart, see what we're dealing with here, as Joey Aguilar is starting QB, a senior at 81 overall. Don't really have too much to go there, as the backups are pretty bad as well. Kanye Roberts is a sophomore running back, and he looks like it'd be a very, very good time, as we have a senior and a junior there. Receiver-wise, we are desperately lacking speed, and that is one thing that I'm going to try to find when recruiting, because speed is king in College Football 25, but we can work what we got. Tight end wise, decent players, 83, 79, but nothing amazing. The offensive line is where it gets a little bit iffy here. Mid 70s pretty much throughout the board here as you're looking at the screen. 70 overall, 75 right guard, 76 right tackle. That is not going to be easy to run with. Defensively, we got a 78 overall and then another 78 on the opposite side. One is a senior, one is a junior. Defensive tackle, we only have 3. That makes no sense at all. Left linebacker, not bad, 80 overall as a sophomore. Then we got a junior, 78 overall middle linebacker. Right linebacker, we got a 76 overall. And then cornerbacks aren't terrible. But if there's one thing that I've gathered from just looking at this roster, it is we have a lot of spots to fill, and we cannot just go heavy on one position, is pretty much what I'll be doing this whole time. I'll be trying to build this roster as much as I can. As you look at our kicker, 94 power, which is awesome, but he's a senior, and that's not great. But when it comes to the recruiting and the board and scouting, my prospects here, I am not going to show you guys what I do for the time being. If you guys do want me to, though, comment down below if you want to see more recruiting in this rebuild, because I can add that for you. But I thought you guys just wanted to get in and see how I performed against these teams as we start our first game against FCS Midwest. Trying to start the season here 1-0. Obviously, it's the FCS Midwest, and I am on a Heisman, so nothing is easy. But let's see if we're able to start 1-0 as the fans came out to support Appalachian State. Really hoping for a good game offensively and defensively. And also down below, let me know what you think I'll run in the first 4 games. You think I'll start out 4-0? We do have a little bit of a tough schedule. We will be playing against Clemson, but let's jump into this game right now. We do start on defense, 3rd down and 7 for FCS Midwest. The Dingoes, I believe they are, and their quarterback is able to scramble, and I'm not even able to make the tackle there. So another 3rd down and 2 that they are facing, and we barely get away from this one. I don't know how that was 4th and inches, but they did have to punt it to us. So now we get the ball here, handing it off to Roberts, who's not able to pick up too much there. Very next play here, out of shotgun, Aguilar drops back to pass, looking, throws to the corner to Foles. What a catch by the freshman receiver. He will be part of our game plan moving forward since he is a freshman. But oh no, Aguilar throwing a pick six to start the game, start the season, start the year. Definitely not what I had on my bingo card. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, hopefully that'll be the only touchdown that they score because that was embarrassing. I know it is Heisman, but you never want to do that against the FCS Midwest since they are going to be the easier programs you're facing. 1st and 10, though, very next pass play that Aguilar hits, and he throws an absolute dot. So, fortunately, it looks like that he was not affected by that at all, as we have a jet sweep. Foles taking it outside for a huge gain here. 1st down and goal, handing it to Roberts, and he jumps in for a touchdown to tie the game 7 apiece. Great drive by the Mountaineers after that horrific pick six to start the game by Aguilar. And now we are back on defense after they are sacked twice. It is now a 3rd and 19. Quarterback drop back to pass. They run a screen pass, and they pick up a decent amount of yards here, but they aren't able to pick up the 1st down. Fortunately, they do have to punt it away, giving us another chance to hopefully take the lead here. And they leave our tight end over the middle wide open, and Aguilar is able to hit him up the seam for an easy 1st down there. Now facing a 3rd and 11 here, trying to run an RPO to the left side, not having any luck with that. We got a very far field goal attempt here, but fortunately with our power at 94, we should be able to drill this, and we do, giving us a 10-7 lead into, I think, late into the 2nd quarter here. 4 minutes to go here. Dingos try to run a reverse, and there's just no room to run there. Nothing doing. Gang tackled for -4 to 5 yards on that play. Now 3rd down and 16. They are running another screen, and look at all those black jerseys, and oh my goodness, they almost picked that up. What a juke move by the running back. Fortunately, though, we do get the ball back later in the drive. 2nd down and 3. Aguilar hits his tight end again, this time in the flat for a 1st down, and we are under a minute to go here in the 2nd quarter. Running an RPO to the left side here. Cornerback leaves his post, and we hit Foles for a touchdown. No, it is out to the 1-yard line here, and we hand it back off to Roberts, who picks up his 2nd touchdown of the game to give us a 17-7 lead. Pretty much heading into the halftime, as now we get the ball to start the 2nd half here. Running a pitch to the left side here, and Roberts looks like he's got some space here. Tries to break a tackle, unfortunately isn't able to, but he did pick up 6 yards. Facing a 3rd down and 3 here. Aguilar dropped back to pass, looking, hits his receiver, Robinson, in the comeback route to pick up the 1st down. A few plays later, now 2nd down and 5. Aguilar dropping back to pass, looking, goes to the corner route, and what a catch by the freshman receiver there. Now we're facing a 3rd down and 1, running another RPO to the outside here, and Foles takes it in for the touchdown to give us a 24-7 lead in the 3rd quarter. Now FCS Midwest gets the ball back. Quarterback is dropping back to pass, finds a tight end, I believe. They got a 3rd down and 3, trying to hand the ball off to the left side here, but nothing is going there as they have to kick it again to us. We get the ball, 1st down and 10, handing it off to Roberts, and look at all of that space there. What a run by the junior, or so I think it's a sophomore running back, which is going to be huge for us. I'm still trying to get to know the roster here. Very few plays later, 3rd and 8, we were able to find Foles, but unfortunately didn't pick up the 1st down there, as we are going for it. 4th down and 2, running a jet sweep to the left side. Robinson to the outside, and he barely picks it up, but we do get the 1st down here. Just trying to milk this clock as much as we can here, as Aguilar finds his receiver on the outside with a great out route. Great run by the receiver there, now forcing a 3rd down and 7, throwing it, had his man, but he overthrows him, so we do have to settle for another field goal, but have no fear, we have a very, very good and reliable kicker, giving us a 27-7 lead late in the 4th quarter. 1st down and 10 here for the Dingos, and he gets sacked, had no room to run there, and they have to get on the ball and try to score as quickly as possible if they want to have any chance of winning this game. 2nd down and 19 here, not much that the quarterback here can do here, as we blitz again, trying to scramble, trying to find someone, and ends up just smartly throwing this one away. That's really all he had there. Is now 3rd down and 19, another sack, forcing a 4th down and 24, and they have to get on the ball quickly. They're not trying to burn any of their timeouts, not like it would matter, honestly, but to be honest, it looks like this game is well over, as the quarterback is dropping back to pass, tries to dump it off, and just honestly, even though they broke a tackle, there was not much that they can even do there. We get the ball back, facing a 3rd down and inches. I'm always someone who tries to run the score up, try to impress those voters on the college football poll, and we pick up the 1st down there because as we are playing as Appalachian State, we're going to need all the help that we can get, all the style points, and that's not going to help with Aguilar throwing a pick at the goal line, giving them back the ball. Not like they have a chance to win, but in the stat sheet, the box score, that does not look good. 1st down and 10 here for the Dingoes with 1:30 to go in the game. Quarterback left, looking like he's going to scramble, try to get him there, but the defensive end was not successful. But now they're forced with a 3rd down and 2. Quarterback's looking to pass, and it gets picked. We jump the pass, pick it off, and trying to get a block by number 4, and we get it, and we take it all the way down to about the 17-yard line. Looks like they got us out at the 20, but very next play here, dropping back to pass, looking, throwing, trying to thread the needle, and Aguilar does. Touchdown, Mountaineers, to go up 34-7, and I think that was full 2nd or 3rd touchdown catch. He has had a heck of a game for the freshman receiver, and we're just hoping that we can easily lock this game up with no injuries here as they try to dump it off over the middle. And they do, and now it is 1st and 10 with 37 seconds to go here. Quarterback's trying to scramble himself, dumps it off to the back here, and just doesn't really get anywhere. They only have 2 timeouts. They're not using them. They know the game's pretty much over, but they're just trying to make it somewhat respectable. But our defensive line is not trying to make it respectable. They're trying to stat pad as much as they can here. As that'll do it for the game. We are starting this new dynasty rebuild 1-0. Can't go undefeated unless you win the first one, and that is what we did. And now let's take a look at the player of the game here. Freshman receiver Willie Foles, 9 catches, 126 yards, and 2 TDs. Heck of a game from the freshman. As we take a look at his player development right now, he's got a lot of things that he can move on with, so we're going to be feeding him all game long, all season long, all year long. And now let's jump into Clemson. This game is going to be tough. In Death Valley. I've honestly been there once, and it is a beautiful stadium. I've ran down the hill. I've touched Howard's Rock. It was a very, very cool experience. Beautiful campus over there at Clemson out there in South Carolina. But let's see what we're doing. Are we able to hang with some of the big dogs? I know they lost for whatever reason in their first week, but it is what it is, and now we get to face them, and we start off with a sack, forcing a big 3rd down and 11. Can we stop them to go 3 and out to start the game here? And it looks like we are able to, and that is absolutely huge. As we get the ball at the 42-yard line here, Aguilar drops back to pass, got 4 receivers to the right side. He's going deep. He's got a man, he's got a green, he's got Stroman, and he will go all the way, even with the cold little logo there. He wasn't hot, he was cold. Him and all the players were cold, and on the very first play of the game, ice in his veins. Clemson fans could not believe their eyes. Are we going to really lose again after that opening loss? Very next drive for Clemson, starting off with a 6-yard gain there. 2nd down and 4. We're bringing the blitz. We are bringing the house. Try to stop that run game. They're going to go and pass with it, and he couldn't even get off the screen. That is absolutely huge. 3rd and 14. Can we get another 3 and out? Can we force them for one? Quarterback drop back to pass. They run a screen, and he's got blockers, and it looks like he's going to pick up the 1st down. That is a huge blow to the defense after forcing a 3rd down and 14. Few plays later, 2nd down and 6. Quarterback drop back to pass, and he has no time to throw there as they are now facing a 3rd down and 6. Dropping back to pass, has all day to throw, finds a receiver. They're able to pick up another 1st down after a 3rd and long. Very next play here, out route to the receiver, missing a tackle. There's no one going to be there, and Clemson is going to tie the game at 7 apiece. Who would have thunk Clemson was going to have a good chance and good opportunity to score on offense? They should be dominating us, but we are hanging in there. 3rd down and 11, dropping back to pass, trying to hit him with a corner route, and almost had that, but we did not hang on. So unfortunately, we do have to punt it, but for whatever reason, they run into the kicker. So we're going to get the ball back. This was a roughing the kicker call by number 13. I don't know what he was thinking, but he's definitely getting an earful on the sideline right now as we get the ball back and we get another chance to score. Keep our defense off the field here. As what a move there by Willie Knowles as he's able to almost pick up the 1st down. But a few plays later here, late in the 1st quarter, 1st down and 10, drop back to pass passing it off to Willie Knowles, and he's able to pick up another 7 yards there. Very next play here, drop back to pass over the middle, got our receiver there, spin move, puts him on a spin cycle, and picks up about 15 yards there. Running the RPO to the right side here. Very ballsy play. We got Willie Knowles diving for it, and he gets laid out, and oh my goodness, first and goal. Can we get it with the running back here trying to get it? Oh, whoa. He just got laid out right there. Second down and goal here. This time we're going to pass it to Roberts, our running back, and give us the lead, 14-7. Who would have thunk that Appalachian State taking the lead late in the second quarter against the Clemson Tigers? Not me, as we just picked up another sack there. Our defense has had 3 to 4 sacks here. They're now facing another third down and long, and this time the quarterback just throws it away. So the defense has honestly played very, very well, and I'm very encouraged by what the defense has been able to do against Clemson on the road, but this is not going to help things. A jet sweep that ends up in a -5 yards. It is what it is, but you got to roll with it. As the very next play here, Aguilar finding Roberts with a drag route down the sideline for the first down. A few plays later, we're going to go with a drag route again. Why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this time, it's Willie Knowles down the sidelines, jukes a defender, picks up another 5-10 yards, and we are under 2 minutes to go in the first half here. First down and 10. Aguilar finds his tight ends, able to pick up 8 yards. We don't have to use a timeout, which is awesome. Third down and 2, though. Almost picks that one. We aren't able to get our feet down or even hold on to it, but our kicker, have no fear. We have our kicker here who's going to drain it, and he does, giving us a 17-7 lead with 20 seconds to go. Now, as long as we don't give up any scores here, I don't know how we dropped that pick. Oh my goodness, that would have turned the complete tide of the game here, because the very next play here finds his receiver over the middle, and he's able to walk it in the end zone just before halftime. All we had to do was make sure they didn't go deep, and they burned us. Fortunately, though, we did start with the ball here. Unfortunately, though, it is now third down and 15. Running a play action pass here, drop back to pass, and we get sacked at the 4-yard line. We have to punt it away, and Clemson has a great opportunity to score here. In the very next play, they score. So the back-to-back plays, they scored deep on us with their receivers, and now they have the lead, 21-17. Can we bounce back as we go back to our drag route over the middle there for the first down, facing a third down and 5? Aguilar drop back to pass, throwing left. And are we able to pick up the first down? We do, barely, but we picked it up, and that is the important part there as we hand it back off to Roberts over the middle for about 17, 18 yards. Offensive line has played extremely well for someone that has not played too well here, as we hand it off now to our backup running back, and he's able to pick up 7 to 8 yards here. Now we are facing a third down and 2 here, and we are able to barely pick up this first down. I don't even know how that happened. They didn't challenge it, which is great for us, but now we get the ball. Again, Caden Robinson with the RPO picks up the first down and the late hit out of bounds. I didn't think they were going to call it. They don't really call it in this game. It's very 50-50, but they did, and now we get a great opportunity here. First down and goal, and Roberts scores again for the Mountaineers of Appalachian State, giving us a 3-point lead in Death Valley. I definitely did not have this on my bingo card, and can we hold on? That is going to be the story of the day here, as the very first play here, they're trying to take it outside, they break a tackle, and oh my goodness, I thought the running back was going to take it all the way there, and he almost did if he would have broke that last tackle there, as they drop back to pass here, breaks a tackle, and we're able to pick up the sack here, forcing a third down and long. I believe it's at our 4th sack of the game here, as he drops back to pass in, and we get the interception. Absolutely huge pick there by Davis, and he is going all the way to about the 44-45 yard line, excuse me, the 40-yard line. What a run and what a pick, putting us almost in field goal position here, but it is now third down and 7. We desperately need to get ourselves closer to that field goal range here, as we run a jet sweep with Robinson, and he gets stopped. 4th and inches. We are going for it. Aguilar with the QB sneak picks it up, and we're able to get the first down and milk the clock some more. Second down and 7 here, handing it off to our backup running back, is able to stay in bounds and make Clemson call another timeout there, which is absolutely huge. Now we are facing a third down and 2 here. Aguilar is desperately trying to change the play from a run to a pass here, because they are going man-to-man, and we do have the advantage. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't get the call correctly from the coach, and we forcing ourselves to kick the field goal. That is a huge blow there, because if we could pick that up, we could have just nailed it. But now, fortunately, we kick the field goal and we make it just barely barely made this to give us a 6-point lead, but now we have to face them on defense, and this is where we struggle with the big plays here. But have no fear. Davis is there. Oh my gosh, he dropped the pick. Are you kidding me? Klubnik drops back pass, has all day to throw, but this time we get it. We pick it off at the 45-yard line. Can you believe it? Appalachian State is going to leave victors against Clemson as we run a pitch to the outside with our backup running back here, and he gets down inbounds. And that is it. That is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We enter Death Valley and left victors, victory formation, and that will do it. We came in and we conquered. The Mountaineers upset Clemson Tigers 27-21. I still can't believe it. Defense played well. That big play to start the game was absolutely vital. Defense played well except for 2 plays that they really didn't bear down on. But Joey Aguilar, 221 yards and 2 TDs, is the player of the game, which is absolutely vital. Top 25 team, a top 25 upset, which is huge. But now, here we go. East Carolina, they're 2-0 as well, and we are playing back at home. Let's see how we perform against the Pirates, because this is another, in my opinion, a pretty big rivalry game since we are on the west part of North Carolina and they are obviously East Carolina. This game, we are rocking the yellow jerseys with the black pants and black helmets. Honestly, a beautiful look in my opinion. I love the colors and I love the jerseys that they provide in this game for Appalachian State. Starting the game off, Willie running the jet sweep to the outside here. Picks up the first down here. Definitely a good start from Joey Aguilar, as this time he hits Knowles for the first down, but this time from an RPO standpoint. So honestly, moving the ball very, very effectively. Moving that offensive line protection to the right side here. 3rd down and 5. Drop back to pass, and he can't get the pass off. Gets hit mid-throw, and we have to punt it. Nope. Psych. We are going for it. 4th down and 5. We're running a drag route with who else? Willie Knowles. He takes it all the way down to the 22, 23-yard line for the first down here. 1st down and 10, handing it off to Roberts. Picks up about 16 yards here. Great run by the running back here, as it is now 1st down and goal. Running an RPO, and we find Caden Robinson for the touchdown to give us the 7-0 lead here. Running a RPO here themselves, breaks a tackle and pick up the first down with East Carolina. So that's one thing we got to get used to, is them running RPOs, because I don't really defend them too well here, but fortunately on this 3rd and 9 they don't run one and they have to punt the ball here. Later in the drive we are facing a 3rd down and 12. Aguilar dropping back to pass, looking, finds Kanye Roberts with a drag route for the easy first down, moving those chains, and now we are pitching it to him, taking it outside again, jukes the defender out, adds a few more yards to the run, about 14, 15 yards. Very next play here, 1st down and 10, drop back to pass, the little out route there, and Robinson dominated that cornerback there. A few plays later, 2nd down and 8, we got Willie Knowles with a jet sweep, taking it to the end zone for the touchdown, for the Mountaineers to go up 14-0, and just like that, it's 14-0. Now East Carolina gets the ball here at the 18-yard line here. Quarterback looking to pass here, and we should have had the pick there. We weren't able to get it, but what a start to the drive by East Carolina, trying to salvage this game, put up a little bit of a fight, make it somewhat of a game here, as they run a little play action pass here, and it ends up being a fumble because the quarterback threw it backwards and we picked it up. So we pick up the fumble, and look at number 5, Fletcher. He is absolutely loving it here, facing a 3rd down and 9, drop back to pass, throws an absolute dot. Aguilar does. What a pass. These corner routes here in College Football 25 are pretty OP if you know when to hit them, as we get a 5-yard run there by Roberts, forcing a very next play, 2nd down and 5, going deep, and just like that, what a dot by Aguilar to give us a 21-0 lead. Caden Robinson with the toe drag swag. Fans are loving it. 21-0. The route is on, fellas, as they try to go outside here, and the running back is able to break 2 tackles, not 1 but 2, for about 20-25 yards, and they are trying to put some points on the board here. And look at this play. Both cornerbacks end up getting blocked by that receiver, but fortunately we are able to track him down to about the 21-yard line. Very next play, drop back to pass. Beautiful out route by the receiver, trying to make the attempt to dive him, stumble him up a little bit, but not enough, as he does take it to the end zone to cut the lead to 14. Running an RPO on the very first play here, Willie Knowles. Look at that speed. Speed, it does kill in this game, guys, as you see it right there. He's only 90 speed. He's not even that crazy. But very next play here, he throws a pick. What a bad throw. Underthrows his corner route there, and the corner is able to cut that route to pick it off. Very first play here for East Carolina. We should have had a pick there, but somehow the receiver hangs on. I don't know how he hung on to that. That was extremely impressive in my opinion, as they try to hurry up, get back to the line of scrimmage with under 2 minutes to go here, and they have no one in the backfield to help that quarterback out. So we're going to try to get the sack out of the play here, and we do. 2nd down and 19. We do get an incompletion, and they try to hand the ball off here on 3rd and 19, and they aren't able to pick up every single yard, and they are forced to punt. We do call a timeout. We weren't able to do anything there, but it is what it is. They get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 11, dropping back to pass, looking, going deep, and what was that cornerback doing? He was supposed to go up for the pick, and he ends up just playing dumb and leaving the receiver wide open to score very easily to cut the lead to 7 points. Definitely not what I saw after we jumped up to a 21-0 lead here, as we hand the ball off to Roberts, able to pick up about 7-8 yards there. Now we are forced with a 3rd down and 7. Aguilar dropping back to pass, looking, and who else? Willie Knowles, who has been absolutely killing it in the first few games here, as we are now forced with another 3rd down and 3. Aguilar dropping back to pass, wide open. Robinson for the first down there with a streak route. They had nothing on him there, as we throw a pitch out to Roberts here, and he's got nowhere to run, and now we're facing another 3rd down and 15. Dropping back to pass, looking, and Aguilar is able to find a receiver over the middle for the first down to move those chains, keep the clock running. And look at this, even Willie Knowles wide open, throw it right to him. No one is able to touch him. Easy touchdown, easy pass and catch. I do have a video on that you want to take a look at and take advantage of that every single time, as he hits everyone with the gritty there and extends the lead 14 points. Facing a 3rd down and 10, Eastern Carolina tries to run a screen and is successful to pick it up with about 12 to 13 yards. Few plays later, 1st down and 10 here. Quarterback drops back to pass, tries to scramble to the right side, but he gets sacked. Our 3rd sack of the game. Now facing a 3rd down and long. Quarterback dropping back to pass, looking. He's got no one, ends up throwing this one away, and we get the ball back. Just kidding. They try to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drop back to pass, finds their little number 10 white receiver, and man, did I kind of jinx myself there. What a throw by the QB, and what a catch by the wide receiver. Though we are at 14 points with just under 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter here, trying to get back on the ball as quickly as they can here, trying to hand it off, and they are got nothing running there, nothing doing, as they are now forced with a 2nd down and 11. Quarterback drop back to pass, looking. He's got nothing. He's got 2 defenders running at him, and he is not able to get the ball off, as he is sacked, forcing a 3rd down and 23. They got 2 receivers to each side here and a running back. Trying not to get beat deep to the right side here, as they run a screen to the outside, and they are only able to pick up about 5 or 6 yards there, forcing a 4th down and long. Drop back to pass, looking, and I get caught up with the receiver, bump my user linebacker, and I wasn't able to get back in time, and that sucks because I just ended up leaving the wide receiver wide open. But now they got 1st down and goal. Again, they are hurrying up to the line. Just under 4 minutes to go now in the 4th quarter here. Hopefully we're able to make a stop here and make this a game no more, as we try to get a sack here, and we are able to get a sack, our 5th sack of the game. And again, they are running back to the ball. They are running the hurry up offense. They do not want to use any of their timeouts if they don't have to. They're trying to score as quickly as possible here, as they were 2nd and goal, and we almost had a pick there. Fortunately though, we did knock it loose, and then now we are forcing a 4th down and goal here. Dropping back to pass, looking, and had the guy open, but he just did not throw it. Did not hit him, could not find him, and they have to turn it over on downs. Very first play here, we hand the ball off to Roberts, and he's able to pick up about 8 yards here. We're just trying to milk this clock as much as we can here, as Aguilar finds his receiver on the outside to pick up the 1st down. Just before the 2-minute timeout, handing the ball off to Roberts, picks up the 1st down, and that is huge, as the very next play here, John back to pass, finds his receiver to the outside here, and we do get out of bounds, which is kind of a bummer because it does stop the clock, but we did move those chains. But oh my gosh, Aguilar, no, not again. He throws his 2nd pick 6 of the year. It's only been 3 games, and he's already thrown 2 pick 6s. Not what you want out of the senior QB. And they try to go for the onside kick here, and no one wants to pick up the ball. What are we doing? Oh my goodness. East Carolina has a chance to tie this game up here, but they get sacked on the very first play. Again, hurrying everyone back to the ball, trying to get a play off, trying to not call a timeout, as they got 2 and It is what it is, but he drops back to pass looking, throws it off to the sidelines, and they're able to pick up about 4 yards. Third down and 13 here, running a screen to the outside here. Great cut by the running back here, picks up the first down, moves those chains, and they are going back to the hurry-up offense here as quickly as they can. They have a lot of time. They have 2 timeouts. I don't really know what the reason is for this because they have all the time in the world. Again, I got 2 timeouts, but it is what it is. I'm not asking questions here. They throw it. Can't find the receiver, wasn't able to catch it, and now we got a 3rd down and 1. Can we make the stop? Running another screen, and the quarterback doesn't get it off. And number 12, I don't know what he was doing, but if you would have picked that off, he would have ended the game right here. 4th down and 1. Quarterback drop back to pass. Oh my goodness, what a route by the receiver, able to break inside, break free, and pick up the 1st down. Now with the clock moving, they are not getting up to the line quickly. They are taking their time here. Quarterback's looking, tries to scramble. He does. He picks up about 6 yards. And we have a game on our hands here. We could not let him score here. And what a pick by Johnson to put the game on ice. And you look at the receiver, he's looking for some pass interference. He's wondering why a flag wasn't called. And Johnson is just waving to the crowd, waving to that away crowd, saying, see you guys later. Victory formation, one of the best formations in football as we go 3-0 and 1-0 in the Sun Belt Conference. Exactly what we want to do. Start off the season hot, 3-0. I can't believe we are here, but we are, as Aguilar, player of the game again. 352 yards, 74% completion percentage, and 4 touchdowns. You read that right, 4. Fortunately, that interception did not come back to bite us as we go into our second Sun Belt Conference game, this time against South Alabama at home. Let's jump into it. Let's pick up another dub. Today, we are rocking the black helmets with the yellow jerseys and the white pants. Honestly, this look is pretty sick, in my opinion. I love the look. It's a great look. Again, I mentioned previously, I love the jerseys. I love the colors that Appalachian State rocks, and this is going to be a very, very fun series with all the options that I have here. As South Alabama starts out with the ball, running a little screen to the right and a little RPO, and they're able to pick up some yards there, about 37 on the very first play from scrimmage. Very next play here, and one thing that's a little different here, they got a lefty QB, and he's taking way too much time there, and he gets lit up for a sack. A few plays later, 3rd down and 2 here, South Alabama. They got a tight formation here, going to hit the tight end on the out route. He's able to hold on the ball and pick up that 1st down here. Play action pass here, drop back to pass, and the quarterback gets sacked for his 2nd sack of the game. Can't hold on to the ball that long against this defense. 2nd down and 16, he's able to get it out extremely quick, and wow, they just put up a 7 spot extremely quick on this defense, and oh no, they hit us with the baby. Okay, something's got to change here. Getting the ball here, 1st down and 10, trying to run a jet sweep to the outside. Knowles takes it to about the 32, and now we are facing a 3rd down and 1. Gonna hand the ball off to Roberts here, or RPO. Just kidding, and it is now 4th and inches. Are we going for it? Of course we are. Hands the ball up the middle. Look at that hole by the offensive line, but Roberts drops it, fumbles it, and oh my goodness, they are not going to take it all the way for a fumble 6, are they? They are, and just like that, we are down 7-0. We are moving the ball well, and now we are down 14-0 at home. Not a great start by the offense here as we hand the ball back to Roberts. We have a lot of confidence in the guy, but now we are facing with a 3rd down and 11. Dropping back to pass, hitting him on the drag route, and we are able to pick up that 1st down, about 14-15 yards, so that is huge. Keep those chains moving, keep the defense off the ball here, as this time we try to go deep in. Oh my gosh, Aguilar underthrows his receiver, and the cornerback undercuts the pass to pick it off, and this is not looking good. They are in our side of our territory, and we are down 14 already, and he's already complaining to the receiver that he wasn't running the wrong route, or the right route, excuse me, and the fans can't even believe what they're seeing here. We started out 3-0. We beat Clemson on the road, and we're starting out this cold. This is a trap game. What is going on as we force a sack on 3rd and long here, our 3rd of the game. So we do get the ball back. Defense has played, honestly, pretty good, except for that one play, as we hit our receiver on the out route here for the 1st down. 2nd quarter, we're still down 14-0. Aguilar dropping back to pass, looking, throws and finds, who else? Willie Foles for the 1st down. We are just trying to put some points on the board here as we hand this one off to Roberts, and he's able to pick up almost the 1st down there. I thought he got it, but the refs did not give it to him here, as it is now 3rd down and 6. Throwing a little motion here, bring our receiver in, see if we can hit him on an out route going out. Draw back to pass, he's not open. Aguilar scrambling, dumps it off to the receiver over the top, and we catch it for the touchdown. What a play by our senior QB, dumping it over the defender to our freshman phenom receiver to put us down only 7 points. So if we can get a stop here, that would be absolutely huge as they throw their running back in motion, tries to hit him, and they aren't able to complete the pass. I thought that was a throw backwards. Unfortunately, it wasn't, so it was not a fumble. They're throwing the in motion again, but throwing to the opposite side of the field in a horrible route by number 4 there, who had the tackle, but just horribly whiffed it, and now they picked up the first down. A few plays later, now 2nd down and 12. They are going again with that RPO, and that has been a curse with us, especially with the receivers line up right behind each other. Been very, very difficult for our cornerbacks to make a move there as they try to take this outside there, but the quarterback is not able to. We get the ball back here, trying to make something of this as we find Robinson for the first down with the drag route. Now facing a 3rd down and 10. Aguilar drop back to pass. We got a receiver, and he catches it. What a catch by number 15 there. That was absolutely huge, keeping those chains moving. Just over a minute to go here in the first half, and we pick up the first down. Great catch and throw by Robinson from Aguilar. Now facing a 2nd and 9. Throwing the tight end in motion here, and watch this. Whoop! Hit the tight end right over the middle. Can he take it to the score? No, he cannot, but that is fine. First down and goal. We're going to run this all the way down to about the 10-second mark. Hand it off to Roberts. Dives for in the end zone for the touchdown to tie the game up just before the half. And our fans are loving. They're like, yep, this is the team that we came out to watch. This is them right here. As we get the ball to start the second half here. Quarterback dropping back to pass, looking. He has a man, but he underthrows his receiver again, and that's the one issue with Aguilar. When he underthrows his receivers, we have issues, and we definitely do there, as we are not able to stop number 1. Can anybody stop this guy on that out route? Fortunately, we do, and hopefully we're able to stop them and not allow them to get into the end zone, but that's just not going to happen. Running back dives in. South Alabama back up 7. That was a great drive by South Alabama. Can we respond? Can we get a touchdown? Can we put more points on the board? 3rd down and 7. Aguilar dropping back to pass, looking. He's got a receiver, but he does not pick up the first down. So we got to go for it on 4th down and 1. Handing it off to Roberts here, and what a run. And oh my gosh, he fumbles again. Are you kidding me? This is not what we needed here, but it looked like he was down, and we challenged it, and we got the ball back. Look at this. His knee down, and he did not fumble the ball until his elbow came down, so that is huge. We get the ball back later in the drive here, running an RPO to the outside, and we take it in for the score to tie the game at 21 apiece. Absolutely great drive by Aguilar and the Mountaineers to tie the game up at 21 apiece. South Alabama gets the ball back there, now facing a 3rd down and 12 with a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback scrambling, has all day to throw. Not really, but he has got some wheels on him, and he's able to get down and pick up the first down. 2nd down and 1 now. Scrambling to the left side, throws across his body, finds his receiver number 1, who's been absolutely murdering us all game long. Just had no answer for him. 2nd down and 8. Trying to play action pass here again with the out routes. We just are struggling with the out routes there. Missing tackles aren't helping either, but it is what it is. As the 4th quarter starts, they hand the ball off on 3rd down and 5. And they have to kick a field goal, as we are now facing a 3rd down and 9. We underthrow this, but somehow Willie Knowles catches it, and he is off to the races, folks. We able to take it all the way down to about the 28-30 yard line, and now it is now 3rd down and 9. Dropping back to pass again. Not the best throw, but what a catch by Willie Knowles. Back-to-back good catches on bad throws by Aguilar, and now we're trying to milk the clock here as we hand it to our backup running back, who takes it all the way down to the 2 yard line. Now we're running an RPO on 3rd down and goal. Can we get it in? Yes, we can. Willie Knowles with the touchdown to give us the lead late in the 4th quarter. Now the defense has to hold them. Now the defense has to get a few stops here as we pick up a sack on the very first play, which is absolutely huge. Now it is 2nd down and 16, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. Quarterback scrambling the outside in. What a play by the cornerback. What a play. That could have been an easy first down there if they would have caught it, as the quarterback's now scrambling again, trying to pick this up all on his feet, all on himself, doing it all because there's not much that the receiver's doing, but now they got a 4th down and 8. Can they pick it up? And they can. Oh, that kind of sucked. Did not expect that, but it is what it is. 1st down and 10, you got to move on. We're able to try to sack him. Oh, we don't even sack him. Oh, but somehow he dropped the pass. I don't even know how the receiver dropped it. He had 2 opportunities, but he couldn't pick it up. And look at that. We almost had a pick right there as well. We got to get this catching better on our cornerbacks because we have opportunities, but we are not using them well, as the He looks like he's going to scramble again. This guy is amazing. South Alabama, their QB is no joke. He's like a little bit of like a Michael Vick here, a little lefty here, and that should have been a pick. I don't know what that was all about. Why not just pick it? But again, we get the ball back. They had to turn it over on downs. We're going deep. We're trying to put us in field goal position, and we do. What a pass. What a catch by Aguilar. Now facing a 3rd down and 5. South Alabama is all done with their timeouts. Nothing they can do here. Robinson's trying to pick up the 1st down, and he does. And what do we do here? We kick a field goal just to add insult to injury. We pick up the win 4-0 in this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it so far. Hopefully you guys have liked my broadcasting ability or my color commentating ability. I'm a work in progress. Who else got the player of the game but Willie Foles? 9 catches, 143 yards, and 2 TDs. But that'll do it for this episode, guys. Next time I see you, we'll be opening up against Liberty. We're both 4-0. This will be a huge matchup, so you certainly do not want to miss that. But if you guys did like this episode, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe and be on the lookout for more Dynasty Rebuild Appalachian State videos. And also, comment down below if you made it this far. Let me know. Is there anything you'd like me to add into this video? You want to see some more recruiting? Do you want to see some more game clips? What do you want out of this Dynasty? This is for the people. This is for my subs, and I'm so happy and so excited to do this. But again, that'll do it for me, guys. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.